Welcome to 8 at the Table. On today's show, we have Kane, Michelle, Jack, Nikki, Phoenix, Marley, Oliver, and I'm your host, Lynn. Hey guys, what's up? My name is Money Lynn. Lynn, thank you so much for joining us at 8 at the Table today. We're gonna turn up, we're gonna have some drinks and get to grubbing, and we're gonna talk about our real life experiences. We will not be giving our opinions. This is a no judgment zone, okay? Okay. All right, let's get rolling. All right, so Phoenix and Jack have been married before and they're newly divorced. Okay. Well, are you newly divorced?
No, that was about 10 years ago.
Okay, and Jack is newly divorced. About how long?
About a couple of months officially. December 6th. Mm-hmm. December 6th.
Celebrate that. For your next relationship, what are you looking for?
Listen, I'm taking my time when it comes to dating this time, just getting to know someone. Deal breakers, definitely. I can't date nobody that's been molested or been raped before.
Why?
Wow.
The PTSD that come along with those
Everybody
particular
need
issues.
love though, Jack.
You know, I've met so many people that have been raped, molested, stuff like that. It's all, and I have not had that experience, but it's almost like for a woman, it's almost like a rites of passage nowadays. It's like everyone has been through something like that. So you're ruling out a lot of women.
Yeah.
You're looking for a needle in the haystack right now, my nigga.
Ah,
You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, how many of y'all been molested and raped?
I've been molested.
Oh, see, 2, 3, see, 4.
See, you just made it a different type of time.
I'm the only one. That 4. They all raised
There
their
go my
hand.
needle. Come on.
What?
Well, I have a point to make. I feel different because obviously you don't want to like deal with someone that is in too much trouble.
I'm broken enough.
Too much. But at the
broken
same
enough.
time, you want to meet someone that had that sort of depth, like they've been through enough to be able to like connect with you on different levels, and they actually understand some deeper shit.
And misery loves company, and he don't want to be miserable.
I know that's right.
Bring
So-
a person into your life.
You got me there?
But just because a person hasn't been molested doesn't mean that they don't have no other different type of
bitches that have more
psychotic
miserable
ways. I
things.
dated a guy that was into witchcraft, and
Really?
and one time it was like an abusive, very controlling relationship. And one time, me and my cousin like was trying to leave the house. He used to lock me in the house from the inside. Right? Crazy guy. No. So I kind of escaped with me and my cousin. She came and got me.
What
So
R. Kelly?
I left with her, and he was like, "Oh, you're not even gonna make it home." Sure enough, I was almost home, and my car it just started just going, and I ran right into a car.
So
When I called him, he was already close to I'm talking about, I drove an hour away because I'm living home. And when I called him, he was already on his way. Me and my cousin, we looked at each other, was like, oh my God.
So what made you decide to finally leave? Like, how did you get out?
My mom came home from Haiti because my mom, she's always traveling all the time. So she came home from Haiti, and she was like, something's weird. So she made me fast for 7 days, and I did like a real prayer. And eventually,
a real prayer.
Not even no voodoo shit. I need a God at this point. At this point, you can't go to voodoo for that, but it's just a war. So I went to God, and he made me literally forget about him. And now he's back trying to come in my life. Could you believe that?
We good.
It's been
Take some sage.
I have a question for all of you. What was the most awkward moment you've ever had during sex?
Ooh. Well, I got paid to pee on someone.
What?
Where did you pee? Where?
I peed all over him.
Hold on, you guys. Hold on. Let's give
And
Nikki the floor.
He made me, we went on a date, and I had to drink water, like, the whole night so that
How
I could
much
have
water?
enough pee, like, a lot of water. Like,
How much?
bottles and bottles of water.
How much?
Don't worry about how much, but just know I got
Over
paid
1,000?
good.
Over 1,000?
So then go
800.
ahead. Finish sharing.
But he's my boo. He's my boo. So we went on a date. I would drink water. Then when we got back to the hotel room, he was like, all right. So I didn't know how to do it or like what were we gonna.
Look
was
at
I
Jack.
gonna pee on?
Look at Jack.
You did some
In the
depends on
room.
set.
So what we did was we went to the bathroom. we got in the shower. He got on his knees, and then I just peed on him. And while I was peeing on him, he was from his head
From the
up,
crown
all
of his
over
head
his
to the
body.
sole of his feet.
And
You's an asshole. You's an
I'm
ass.
not
Just
gonna
in the
lie.
Bible.
He always give me money. To
So
do
about
a
how
lot of
much
shit.
money did you get?
Well, he gave me $800 to pee on him.
Your pee worth that much?
But to pee on him because
in the
the
wrong
thing is,
business.
he has a really high, like a really decent job, and
He got a weird fetish. That's what it is.
and he couldn't tell, like he really
no
can't
judgment
tell
zone.
nobody.
You right.
No, but
He
I'm not
really
judging.
can't tell
I'm just
nobody.
saying.
If you
He
guys
paid for
are,
my
like-
tuition. Like he's like you know he's a good guy.
Like you don't decide what kind of fetish you have.
He was a good
like,
guy.
If you trust
And
somebody,
it was
you
fun,
get
and
to,
I want to pee on
people
people
like what they
now.
like.
What you?
Now, ever since that experience, like I always try to throw it in there, like you know.
trying to pee on
to
everybody.
my next guy,
How
yeah.
much enough for you?
So okay.
Rain coat just to give you a hug.
It feels good.
Black people beat that.
Don't
On NikkiPeas.com.
Nikki P's got black people.
judge it.
.net.
You did not say that.
No judgment.
Don't knock it till you try it.
I'm good. I have a tool
I'm
for that.
good. What was the most awkward experience you've had
Before
during
I met
sex?
the guy that I'm with now,
Okay.
there was a guy that I liked. He was one of those type of people that comes in and out of jail, in and out of jail, in and out of jail.
Oh my
But I
God.
had a crush on him since I was 13. Never wanted to be with him.
Love after lockup.
Never, no,
ahead.
I never wanted to be with him. I never saw it as something where he would be my boyfriend or we would be together. I just had an attraction to him when I was younger. I'm from Brooklyn. I like thugs. We linked up to have sex. He obviously, because we have a friendship and I have a lot of male friends, they feel comfortable with me on another level where they'll tell me things they may not tell the average woman. He was still in love with somebody,
You want you to finger him
a
in
young,
the face?
no, he was in love with a younger girl who he found out was a prostitute. So as we're going into the hotel to have sex, he's getting in the shower, but the whole time, he's talking about this girl. And I'm just like, and then he says to me, I can't believe we're having sex, because he knows me, he's still looking at me as the younger version of myself who was awkward and still finding herself and a little overweight. So as we're having sex, he's like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm having sex
As
with.
you're having sex?
Yeah, and I'm just like, this is super
What
awkward.
was the position? What was the position?
Missionary.
Oh gosh, so he's in your face like, girl.
Right.
Yeah.
Out of the blue, I start spotting.
You start spotting?
But I had just got rid of my monthly.
Oh, his
so
dick
to
was
me,
big.
it wasn't even that big. That was just an indication that this wasn't supposed to happen.
Right.
Because literally the next day it didn't happen. So it was in that moment that I was just like, this is not supposed. It was
He
it
got
was
bad
super
energy.
awkward. And
Was
he,
it with a condom?
So do you
or?
take
Yeah.
it like that's a sign? Like if you spot
I
that
felt
you shouldn't
like-
have sex with that person?
I feel like in that moment it was a sign. I'm not gonna say every time, but that has never happened to me before.
Group, my table. Have you guys ever had sex with someone while on their menstrual cycle?
Hell yeah, give me the heaviest day.
Really?
I want the heaviest day. I want the first day. It's gushy. I love that noise, like that. It's like I committed a crime. Like when I pull out, you see all that red. It's like I murdered that shit.
Somebody died.
Okay.
No condom. No condom.
No
either.
judgment.
No condom.
Marley.
You gotta love your woman every day of the month. That was the word of my first boyfriend.
that.
He tried to
Yeah,
go
I
down.
like
I'm
that.
like, no,
Yeah,
babe,
I
I'm on my
like that.
period. He's like, no, I wanna go. I was like, no. He's like, you gotta love your woman
you.
every day of the month, and he
like
did
him.
it. And no.
Wait. So oral sex while you
He
were
went down.
Nah.
He looked like a murderer.
really? And how was it? Was his face like red and shit?
Yeah, he looked like a murderer with
Oh, that's called a
blood
rainbow
all over his
kiss.
face.
Nah. Oh,
Really?
If you eat a girl on their period and kiss them back, that's called a rainbow kiss. I know about that. I never done it.
There's
a
no
rainbow
limits with sex.
This is a
There's
no judgment zone.
boundaries.
Woo,
No,
I
there's
like that
boundaries
much
on that
Kool-Aid.
one.
No.
That's being in a relationship though.
So Kane, have you ever had
I've
sex with a
had
woman?
sex with a woman on her period, but I did not eat that shit. I was not
Okay.
eating that shit.
I would
Kool-Aid.
never do it. I would
It's
never do it.
Kool-Aid, King. It's Kool-Aid.
What about you? What about you, Michelle?
I mean, I've had sex on my period. I don't like to have sex with on my period because I feel like it's.
How?
I don't know. It's just.
You're so horny,
It's too. I am, but it's too goddamn messy. And secondly, I'm not trying to get that shit over my nice sheets or their sheets or
But
whatever.
a towel.
Shower. It's in the shower.
Yeah, but it's just. I don't know. It just don't feel.
So question, Jack. You love getting your ass ate, and I want to know why are you like elated by it? Tell me why you love it. Why do you like it?
Like I said, it just represents a dominant thing. Like, I feel like if someone eats your ass, they can't talk shit about you later on.
They can't talk shit.
You ate me out.
Oh, I know. I like that.
You ate
I
me
like
out.
that.
You ate my ass.
You ate my ass. So
you
like,
can say whatever you want to say about me, but you ate my ass.
but how does
You
it
had
make
your tongue
you
in my
feel?
ass.
But how does it make
my
you
shit.
feel
It makes me feel good, and I'm very secure inside my masculinity. With it,
know
I
that.
can be on all fours, or I can open my legs.
Oh, okay.
Either one. I
Like
put it
this,
on
like
my shoulders.
like laying on your
Yep.
back. Okay.
Yep, all that.
That's how you get money.
Real man.
Okay.
Yes, from the rooter to the tutor.
Okay.
You hear me?
From the
Just
rooter
like
to the
that.
tutor.
Yeah.
So-
long as it's a girl, it ain't gay.
Right.
Okay.
Long as you hear what I just said, long as it's a girl.
So you
it ain't
get
gay.
you like fingers
So
in your
so my question is, what would you not do?
Oh yeah, I can't do the fingers in the ass, but you can put your tongue in my ass.
But you can put the
Okay.
tongue.
Definitely, most definitely.
So Marley, what are your thoughts on what Jack just said?
The whole like dominant thing, I like it because like the most passionate relationship I had, we tried everything, and he was a very dominant man from like Nigeria, like cool, whatever, best sex ever. And I talked to my gay friend, and he's basically educating me, saying that guys can come from like inside their butt. And
How?
I'm like, they have a G-spot. That's how gay.
But how do you do
That's
it?
how gay people come.
But
when
how do they make them come?
You basically in their butt. You're in the butt. Like, what do you want me to say? Yeah.
See, this is the first time I'm hearing about some shit like this.
Basically, I was like, okay, so I'm a very cool man, and we always try to like do more and like trying to experience whatever. So I'm like, I went back to him. I'm like, okay, so you know this, and we had to do it a few times for me to like get close there. We was super drunk one night, and I tried, and it's the same thing you said, like. Whatever. He was like, oh, it is a bag, whatever. And I was like, okay, I'm going for it. The guy had a freaking panic attack. I'm not shitting you. Like, I'm doing it, I'm going down. And he's like,
I'm not shitting you, okay?
Wordplay, yeah, I was kind of smart there. He's like, I'm going there, I can tell that this is like, he's like, it's good. And he's like freaking out. All of a sudden, he's like, I can't breathe. I'm like, yo, this big black guy, like, I'm like, what, calm down. And he's like having a panic attack. I'm like, it's okay. He's like, I'm having a panic attack, I can't breathe. I'm like, okay, just breathe. He's like, I love you so much. And he's like, start crying. And I'm like, what? My big black, like, man, like, he's freaking out. Yeah, he's so masculine. He's like, and then he comes out, he's like, holy fucking shit. Like, that's the crazy. And I was very, very thankful to him, and I think he was thankful for me too, to go through that and actually like get to point you have a panic attack while sex, man. Have you ever had a panic attack while sex?
No.
So what are your thoughts on this, Kane?
I didn't know this. All of this is new to me. I know this stuff exists, but to hear it, you know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, I never knew a nigga had a G-spot in his ass, and I don't want to know, and I don't want to find out. But go ahead.
Maybe you do that.
So
He forever said that was his best experience ever.
I used to peg somebody.
you what?
My ex-boyfriend.
So what does it mean to peg someone?
Peg is we tried to go to the sex store and like look up dildos and stuff like that.
Look it up.
We never really got a dildo, but I had a Muslim boyfriend for a year. He was like a jailbird, and he used to boof stuff up his ass, you know, to
Like what?
to transport stuff.
Like a shirt?
Well,
Like, I mean, like what?
Like weed, to sell cigarettes. He would stuff and coke. He would stuff it up his ass. So what happened is, by the time he came home, that part of his anus was sensitive from the boofing. Now maybe some other things was going on too. Who knows? But I used to peg him. He liked to be fingered. He liked all of that. And he's still in love with me to this day. And I think it's because I'm the only woman that didn't emasculate him for liking those kind of things. I don't think he would be comfortable.
I enjoy. You have to emasculate him.
I have something like that.
No, he was already emasculated.
No, I knew he was going to say that.
I enjoy fucking men from the back
What?
with the strap.
With what?
A strap.
Have you ever had a man turn you down from doing that?
You know, let me tell you, I know every woman does this. Like, you test your nigga. Like, you test niggas. Because in my mind, every man is gay until proven straight. Period. Nothing can ever change my mind from that. No shade. In my mind, every man is gay in my mind until proven that you're not gay. So every every single guy that I date, I always try. Like,
Will you meet them on backstage?
No, like when we're having sex, or if I'm sucking your dick, I'll try to slip my finger in, depending on your.
So have you ever been rejected? Have you ever been rejected?
Well, yeah, of course.
Okay.
By some, but majority of them, I end up, by the time.
Majority.
Yes.
I end up having my way.
You was doing Me Too movements to guys. That's not fair.
Yes,
You didn't have no
shit.
consent. That's a Me
It's
Too
not.
movement.
It's not
No,
rape.
no.
It
That's
ain't
not
rape
consent.
if you like it. It's not
Thank
rape
you.
if you like it.
I think for me it's more because I'm bisexual. I do get a rise out of
It's such
the
a
term
turn
is called
on.
top. It is top. The gay terms are top and bottom. So when you are
I
are
love the
giving,
top.
you are top. When you are receiving, you are bottom.
And you prefer being on
But I think because I like women. With women, I'm dominant. With men, I'm submissive. With women, I'm dominant.
With you, I'm gonna be absent. Y'all doing too much.
So we're gonna start wrapping up. So I have a question that I want all of you to answer, okay? And thank you so much for coming. So Oliver,
Yes.
what is the most memorable sexual experience you've ever had?
With my ex, I'm not gonna say her name, but I'm gonna shout out her zodiac sign. She was a Cancer. And we had
Emotional. Okay,
Yes.
go ahead.
we were in love. This was my girlfriend, like I said at the time, but we had sex from morning till night. So I went like 11 rounds in that day. Yeah.
Did you come 11 times?
I did some quick ones, some long ones, some breaks. But yeah. Listen, I was sore, and we fucked till it hurt, and we went some more. We passed out. I love her. Damn, I fucked up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kane, what was your most memorable sexual
Sounds
experience?
familiar, same thing. But she was, and I know she wasn't acting. I can't say you always know when a girl is acting, but I know she wasn't acting. Like her body
the question.
shaking and she was all into it. It made me felt like more like a man. You know what I'm saying? And the same thing, round for round for round for round. That was the most. I'll never forget her. None of that. Like
Tear in my eye right now.
yeah.
Okay. Have you ever faked an orgasm? Do men fake orgasms? Like, I really want to know. Like,
Oh, I did. Matter of fact, yesterday. It was yesterday. I was with this girl and I just wanted some head, but she wanted to go all the way, and I just really wasn't even in the mood for none of that shit. So it turned into a big ass argument. I had to pretend like I was finna leave and shit. I done packed up all my shit and everything. Yeah. And then, she was like, "Where you going?" I said, "I'm finna leave right now." She said, she was like, "You finna just really leave without fucking me and da 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 and all this other shit?" Yeah, I'm really fixing. I don't feel like that shit. I done had an edible.
The pussy's not good?
No, I just didn't have nothing else. I had nothing else. And listen, you ain't gotta get a pussy hard.
what do you mean?
You don't have to get a pussy hard,
I have a question.
but you gotta get your dick hard.
That's not true. Have you ever faked an orgasm, Nikki?
All the time. I hardly come.
Really? So why
I
do you
hardly
have
come.
sex?
The only way I can come is if I'm on top.
I like that. With that blue wave.
Like if I'm
the
on
ocean.
top and I'm riding that dick, then I come. Other than that, right now.
Phoenix, have you ever faked an orgasm?
Yes, several times. Ooh.
Why?
A lot.
So my question is
A
why?
lot, because I feel like niggas just never do it long enough for me. Like,
Oh.
when they feel like you about to get there, they stop. It's like, no, I'm not there yet. I'm just not. You was about to, just the other day I was getting head.
But do you
right
think
when I was
that's
about to
cool?
come, he stopped.
Now you think that's cool to fake that and not
Why
tell him
don't
no?
you say
No, I didn't
don't
fake it, but I
stop?
also don't want to emasculate him. Like,
I had girls tell me.
I'm
You know what
I'm
I'm saying?
progressive, but I'm traditional. So I don't want my dude to feel bad about not doing it. Because sometimes that's all he got to give. 90% of the time he's on point. I could take a 10% fail.
I'd rather a girl be honest with me, cause I don't give a shit anyway. You know what I'm
And
saying?
that's
So
defeats the purpose. Why would I tell you?
care.
No, I'm serious.
I care.
I'm saying if it's my girl, I care.
No, I care,
but I'm
period.
telling you, like a random
care,
girl,
period.
like
I care.
come on now. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get a nut in the
I
first
care
place.
about my performance rate when it goes out.
I'm sorry, but if I'm
So-
in bed sack with you and you're not making me come, I'm gonna tell you to your mouth. I'm like, you almost made me do it and you did it, so now you gotta get the fuck out, take your shit and go.
Marley, have you ever faked an orgasm?
A lot of times.
You look
Why?
Like it. You just look like you.
Because they just.
fake everything, Marlon.
Do you want to take this outside? Do you want me to fucking take me outside this chase? I'm gonna
So speaking of taking it outside, because y'all really can take it outside,
but-
I am wrapping up this dinner.
Oh, it was great.
Thank you so much to my friends. I appreciate it. Thank you for joining
Thank you
us.
for having me.
You're
We could have
invited.
dropped
Thank you for
him.
coming.
You could have
This shit was
dropped
good. I had
him.
three of them.
This was
Like,
such
you know,
a fun dinner. I had an amazing time. Let's toast to an amazing dinner.
To an amazing time.
Cheers.
Yeah.